decisions to partner with the university in the provision of residential accommodation for staff and students of this university. Discussions are ongoing, and with this organization for the building of about 100 units of housing for staff of the university on this campus, which will boost the residential structures of our university and encourage many of our staff to stay in Goldmyne and other campuses of the university. We are determined to see this project to fruition through the support of eminent individuals and friends of the university, including our visit of Your Excellency. At this point, I wish Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to thank you all for being present today to celebrate this year's convocation ceremonies with us. Without your support and attendance, this ceremony would not have been successful. I wish to express our deep appreciation and gratitude to Your Excellency, President Abiodun MFR, for being here in person at this occasion, and for the very special support that we have enjoyed and continue to enjoy in this university. Thank you so much. Your financial, infrastructural, and moral support has made our burden lighter and significantly impacted on our ability to achieve set goals and desires. We thank you most warmly, sir. I thank members of His Excellency's Honorary for the continued support and assistance to the university. I must express my heartfelt appreciation to the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of our Council, Mrs. Mosu Bello Olusoga, for her guidance and her selfless contribution to the development of this university, despite our very important and numerous engagements. We thank you most sincerely. I deeply appreciate other distinguished members of the Governing Council for their laudable contributions to this university to ensure peace, progress, and development. I thank Your Royal Majesty of Dr. Sikiru Kayode Adetonu of Onabanjo for the very significant contribution to the development of this university, particularly the donation of a professorial chair in governance to the university, worth over $500 million, the completion of the construction of the outdoor professorial chair in governance complex on our campus, and the approval to commence another edifice to house the Center for Governance Studies, wholly funded by His Royal Majesty. We appreciate other Royal Majesties here present, as well as our Royal Highnesses and their entourage for being present here. We appreciate the Ebuma Way of Goldmyne, our immediate domain, for his selfless contribution to the peace that we enjoy. His various interventions in ensuring that our students are comfortable and acceptable to the Goldmyne community over the years is highly commendable. We look forward to their constant advice and consistent interaction with us. I also appreciate the convocation guest lecturer, Professor Shola Akinade, for finding time, despite his tight schedule, to deliver the thought-provoking convocation lecture. I acknowledge the presence and support of vice chancellors of sister universities. I thank the principal officers, provosts, deans, directors, and all staff of the university for their tremendous goodwill and support. I thank my comrades, the chairmen and members of various unions, for their support and comradeship at all times, and in particular for their contributions to the prevailing atmosphere of peace on our campus. I appreciate the leadership of the student union, and indeed the entire student body, for the mature ways they approach issues at all times, and for their contribution to the smooth running of this university. I appreciate our donors and other eminent personalities that have assisted the university in various ways, and all men of goodwill that have made this day possible. I thank the Deputy Vice Chancellor of the institution, Chairman of Academic Ceremonies Committee, members of the committee, and all those who work tirelessly towards the success of the convocation ceremony. To the graduates, as you go into the world, I wish you the best of opportunities. I know you to always remember your alma mater in all that you do. I pray the good Lord will grant you His blessings and favors as you commence another journey of life. May the Almighty God grant each and every one of us journey mercies back to our various destinations at the end of this ceremony. Thank you for your attention. God bless you.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we will now commence the process for the award of conferment of honorary degrees. Vice Chancellor, sir, by unanimous decisions of both Senate and Council of the Olabisi Onabanjo University, it has been resolved that the following eminent Nigerians who have contributed immensely to the development and growth of this university and the nation in general be awarded the honorary degrees of the Olabisi Onabanjo University as listed after their names. Sansadeen, Onabanjo, Awosanya, retired, will be awarded the Doctor of Letters honoris causa. Mrs. Amen. I now have the honor to invite the public orator, Professor Fred Jaisimi, to present Mrs. Zainab Shamsina. Amen. Put your hands together, please.
Executive Governor of the State, the Chairman of the Council, and the Vice Chancellor, I hereby present today's recipient of the honorary degree of DSc Honorary Causa. Today's recipient is a distinguished accountant by profession who has served in various capacities of public sector accounting prior to her appointment as Minister of Finance, Budgets and National Planning on 21st August 2019. Born on 16th June 1960, today's awardee of Doctor of Science Honoris Causa holds the BSc Accounting degree of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, 1981. And the MBA of Olabisi Onabanjo University, Awosanya, of 2004. She is also a fellow of several professional bodies, such as Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, ANAN, Institute of Company and Commercial Accountants, ICCA, as well as member, Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, CITN, and member, Nigerian Institute of Management, NIM. This soft-spoken, humble, and committed public officer is a strong team worker with the ethos of transparency, efficiency, and proactive approach to optimizing revenue performance, reducing leakages, as well as promoting sustainable targeted initiatives in fiscal policies. She began her career with Kaduna State Ministry of Finance as an accountant too in 1982. She became a senior accountant too in 1984, and thereafter in 1985 moved to the Nigerian Telecommunications Limited, NITEL, as a senior officer in the finance unit, where she rose to the post of Deputy General Manager in charge of corporate treasury. In July 2002, she took up appointment with the Nigerian Mobile Telecommunications Limited, MTEL, and rose to the position of Chief Finance Officer from 2005 to 2009. Having distinguished herself in private sector corporate accounting. She was appointed in March 2009 to serve as Managing Director, Kaduna Industrial and Finance Company Limited, which is a development finance institution established an international acclaim for promoting good governance in the nation's management of natural resources in oil, gas, and mining. During her tenure, NATI submitted several audit reports, such as 1. Fiscal allocation and statutory disbursement audits for 2007 to 2011. 2012 oil and gas industry reports, solid minerals industry reports 2007 to 2010, 2011, 2012, and 2013. Furthermore, NATI made significant recommendations to improve the draft petroleum industry bill. She expedited actions on the reports. This she did by promoting workshops and meetings to discuss findings and develop awareness of these findings through the media and legislative hearings. It was able to ensure by March 2011 that NATI attained EITI compliance status. Today's awardee of Doctor of Science, DSc Honorary Sponsor, Zainab Shamsuna Ahmed, having distinguished herself in public finance accounting, corporate accounting, investment accounting, and audit process, stands as an exceptional accountant and a public officer with immense capability. It is no surprise, therefore, that she was on 11th November 2015 appointed as the Minister of State, Ministry of Budget and National Planning. She immediately addressed the issues of government's ability to pay salaries, pensions, and arrears. She worked on developing the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan, ERGP, which is a medium-term template to move Nigeria out of recession and promote growth. She is, in addition to her responsibilities of budget implementation, monitoring and evaluation, as well as donor coordinator, managing the National Social Investment Program. NISP is a social welfare intervention program for the less privileged. It includes feeding of students in the school, job creation, and empowerment schemes. She also chaired the interministerial task team, leading coordination of the humanitarian and development response of the Northeast crisis in Nigeria. On 14 September 2018, she was deployed to serve as the Minister of Finance. She easily settled in, and in this office, she managed, collected, and disbursed Federation revenue, and developed policies on taxation, tariffs, fiscal management, and fiscal strategy. She also partnered with the Minister of Budget and National Planning in preparing the annual budget and medium-term expenditure framework, MTEF. In this capacity, she supervised 12 agencies, such as Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, the Nigeria Customs, Debt Management Office, Security and Exchange Commission, Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation, the Pension Transition Agency, Nigerian Sovereign Wealth Authority, as well as Nigeria Bulk Electricity Trading, among others. In her capacity as the Minister of Finance, Mrs. Ahmed spearheaded the development and launch of the Strategic Revenue Growth Initiative, SRGI, a cross-agency suite of interventions aimed at boosting revenues in Nigeria. She served as the chairperson of the Board of Trustees for the African Union Peace Fund, an independent international fund for the prevention and management of conflicts and the promotion of peace in Africa. She manages international cooperation relationships with multilateral institutions such as the World Bank, IMF, Islamic Development Bank, and Africa. On the 21st of August 2019, Mrs. Ahmed was reappointed and sworn in as the current Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Recently, under her watch, Mrs. Ahmed was instrumental to the reforms in the 2019 Finance Act and the return of Nigeria's budget cycle to a period between January and December. This is a landmark achievement, being the first time this has been done in the last 20 years. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I hereby present to you Mrs. Zainab Shamsuna Ahmed and invite Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, to award the
by the powers conferred upon me as the Vice Chancellor and on the authority of Senate and Council, I confer upon you, Mrs. Zainab Shamsuna Ahmed, the degree of Doctor of Science of Olabisi Onabanjo University, Honorary Causa. Congratulations.
Existing protocols, I present the citation in honor of His Royal Majesty, Oba Kehinde Badewole Adeboye Olugbenle, MFR, FNIVS, RSV, the Olu of Ilaro, and Paramount Ruler of Yewaland, the current chairman of Ogun State Council of Obas, and the recipient of the National Honor of Member of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, MFR, His Royal Majesty Alayeluwa Oba Kehinde Badewole Adeboye Olugbenle. On the 4th day of December 1966, a set of same-sex Lagos. For their secondary school education, their father's love and passion for his hometown and his desire to ensure that his two sons experienced their own background prompted him to enroll them at the Anglican Grammar School, Ilaro, in 1979, along with others who were pioneer students. The young prince and his twin brother later had their studentship transferred to their father's alma mater, Eko Boys High School, Mushin, Lagos. During the Jakonde Educational Reform Program, he was moved to New State High School to complete his secondary school education, while his twin brother, Taiwo, remained at Eko Boys High School. Kunubi was a trader who hailed from Ideon quarters in Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State. Both parents took special interest in training all their children to attain envious heights in the society. In 1985, Kabiyesi got admission into the Yaba College of Technology, Lagos, to study estate management. He graduated in 1990 as one of the best students in his set. He earned his MSc degree in Housing Development and Management in the same university that same year. On his graduation from Yaba College of Technology in 1990, young Kehinde Badewole Adeboye Olugbenle served as a core member under the National Youth Service Corps NYSC scheme at the United Bank for Africa PLC Property Division between 1990 and 1991, and on completion joined the firm of PK Ojo and Company, Estate Surveyors and Valuers, as an estate surveyor. In 1994, he joined one of the foremost estate. Kabiyesi is one who passionately ensures that the younger ones progress in their chosen careers. He is regarded by his colleagues as quiet, suave, charming, polished, and brilliant. He is a mentor to many young people in the profession of estate surveying and valuation. Kabiyesi is a member of many professionals and valuers, registered estate surveyor and valuer, member International Facilities Management Association, Nigeria chapter, fellow Nigeria Institute of Management, FNIM, member European Alliance Network, Stuttgart, Germany. He is also a member of the Nigerian Canadian Chamber of Commerce, Nigerian British Chamber of Commerce, Nigerian American Chamber of Commerce, Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, and Commonwealth Association of Surveying and Land Economy. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, today, Kabiyesi is the principal partner of Kehinde Olugbenle and Company, with offices in Abuja and Lagos. Behind every successful man is a visionary woman. In 1998, Kabiyesi got married to his heartthrob, Princess Omotayo Olugbenle de Olabode, a graduate of computer science. The marriage is blessed with 3 children. Note that Honorary Omotayo Olugbenle has been a pillar of support to Kabiyesi. Little wonder the long list of laudable achievements to his credit. It is also often rightly said that the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Kabiyesi is a born-again Christian and a devoted member of the Redeemed Christian Church of God since 1994. He was ordained an assistant pastor in August 2011 and was immediately made the parish pastor of Christ the Alpha Parish of the Redeemed Christian Church of God in Abuja until he called home to serve his people. Kabiyesi ascended the throne on 20th February 2012. In March 2014, His Excellency Governor Ibekule Amosun, FCA, nominated him as one of Ogun State delegates to the 2014 National Conference. Kabiyesi Alayeluwa was the chairman subcommittee of professionals and experts on land tenure system of the committee. His ascension to the royal throne of the ancient town of Ilaro in Yewaland, Ogun State has been a major blessing to the entire Yoruba land. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you today a great monarch of our time, a young, dynamic, professionally competent and highly enterprising personality, a stickler for professionalism, one of the most respected registered estate surveyors and valuers in the nation, a custodian of the culture and tradition of his people, a man who is vibrant on the pulpit and on the throne, the current chairman of the State Council of August, His Royal Majesty Ọba Kẹ́hìndé Gbádéwọlé Adébóyè Olúgbénlé, MFR, FNIM, FNIVS, RSB, the Olu of Ìlàrọ̀, the paramount ruler of Yewa land, Ọmọọba Agúnlóyè bí òyìnbó, Agúnléyinjú ọmọ aya ọba, Òráwọlé joyè, ọmọ Òṣùpá, Agbókè Amọ̀yọ, Agbóyọmọ tí ara oko ń ṣe, ọmọọba Òjìlóru kẹ̀rùbù bí igbá epo, ọmọọba Òkèrìrì lókùnkùn, Òṣùpálé Aní Ògún, ẹni ọmọ bàbá rẹ̀ bá tó kólọ́ tó ṣe, ọmọọba Òkèṣe kára ọgbọ̀kùn, à ń lé ẹ̀bọ̀ lẹ́yìn ìdábíyá bí yàrá iwájú, Olúgbénlé, Àgbàràwú Ọ̀rúnmìlà, ọba Akọ́rí Ifájọlú,
by the powers conferred upon me as the Vice Chancellor, and on the authority of Senate and Council, I confer upon His Royal Majesty Ọba Kẹ́hìndé Gbádéwọlé Olúgbénlé MFR the degree of Doctor of Letters of Olabisi Onabanjo University, Honorary Causa. Congratulations, Kabisi.
How many hours? I know, let me know.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of the state, on a visit to the university, raised that of your MFR. All the protocols duly observed, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you this afternoon Major General Sansadeen Awosanya, an accomplished military officer, gentleman, an accountant, a successful businessman, and a philanthropist writer. Major General Awosanya retired, was born in Agorwe on the 27th of January 1947 into the royal families of Padi Pate and Okoko Damabiji. He had his primary education at the Mary Muslim School at Goldmyne, his secondary school education at both Multilateral Grammar School of Mawa and at the Olabisi College, Jebode, between 1966 and 1969. He studied accountancy at the Polytechnic in Ibadan between 1970 and 1972, where he obtained a diploma certificate. And in pursuit of further education, he was at Gwent College of Higher Education in Newport, Southwest, United Kingdom between 1980 and 1984. He was a teacher of the Methodist School Chatham, an executive officer with the Federal Ministry of Finance, and a clerical officer at the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture in Ibadan. In the Nigerian Army, he occupied various key positions. These include Head, Nigerian Army Finance Corps, Commander, Command Finance Office, Commandant, Nigerian Army School of Finance and Management, and Chief Inspector, Nigerian Army Accounts Inspectorate. Other positions held are Deputy Chief Paymaster, Member United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon, and Brigade Paymaster. He was also the chairman of nationwide personnel audit of the Federal Ministry of Works and an alumnus of the prestigious Nigerian Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies NIMS, where he backed an 8th grade. The recipient of the Honorary Award of Elite Honoris Causa has many awards and distinctions to his name, which include Forces Service Star, FSS, Meritorious Service Star, MSS, Distinguished Service Star, DSS. Major General Awosanya is a Fellow of the Institute of Treasury Management of West Africa, Fellow of the Certified National Accountants, Member of the National Institute, Member of the Institute of Administrative Management, and an Associate of the Chartered Institute of Taxation. In recognition of his philanthropic gestures, he has been conferred with several chieftaincy titles and honors, among which are one, the Serika Dini of the Lukweju Muslim Community, Friend of the Hospital, the 48 Armed Forces Hospital, Lagos, Are Idatao Tijaniya of the state. He is currently the president of the Nigerian Aid Group Lagos chapter and is the group president, Brand Mortgage Bank. Our honoree today is a quiet philanthropist who was awarded numerous scholarships to students studying in both secondary and higher institutions of learning, and has also sponsored many pilgrims to Mecca in Jerusalem. He retired from the Nigerian Army in July 2003 and has still been involved in real estate, stockbroking, hospitality, as well as tours and travels. He is happily married with children. Mr. Vice Chancellor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you Major General Sansadeen.
by the powers conferred upon me as the Vice Chancellor and on the authority of Senate and Council, I confer upon you, Major General Sansadeen Awosanya retired, the degree of Doctor of Letters of Olabisi Onabanjo University, Honorary Council. Congratulations, sir.
Our
ladies and gentlemen. Now, Excellency, thank you. Can we have a seat, please? Thank you. There will be ample time for photographs after the ceremony. Shortly, the Honorable Minister of Finance, Budget and Planning, Dr. Mrs. Zainab Shamsuna Ahmed, will be presenting an acceptance speech on behalf of the honorary graduates of today. Can we evacuate this podium, please?
Your Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dr.
Say pictures are not important, only video. Huh? Say photographer go just give all the videographers space. Say you know we shoot now. How it doesn't make sense.
You are not people for back now.
Hey now, I'm not supposed to do now.
I'm make you best today now.
Olabisi,
Got the
Come on now, I don't think.
the First Chancellor of the University, the Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, the Senate of the University, and also Vice Chancellors of the City Universities, top government officials, the Royal Highnesses, Royal Fathers, I salute you. My co-awardees, captains of industry, graduating students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, please permit me to specially recognize my husband, Architect Shamsuna Ahmed. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor and a pleasure to be in this occasion today in the midst of renowned academic scholars and who have been responsible for shaping the future of our great nation by imparting skills and knowledge to the younger generation. This they have been doing consistently with requisite industrial and economic skills and knowledge to foster economic growth and development in our country. I appreciate the opportunity to speak on behalf of my co-recipients, His Royal Highness, Royal Majesty Ọba Kehinde Badewale Adeboye Olugbenle and Major General Sansadeen Awosanya, retired, and my oversight. The task of service to the nation is a collective one and an inevitable responsibility that we all carry. And any opportunity that anyone has to participate in doing so is worth cherishing. We are glad that we are being recognized for the efforts that we have put in. Thank you very much, Pro-Chancellor, Vice Chancellor. Thank you very much, one and all, to the university. As you are aware, one of my co-recipients, Dr. Honorary is His Royal Highness, the Oba Goldmyne, a renowned estate surveyor who has had the privilege to handle a lot of briefs for high-profile private companies, foreign missions, banks, as well as ministries, departments, and agencies. His Royal Highness has immensely contributed and is still contributing to the growth and development of this country, both in private as well as public capacities. It is not surprising that in March 2014, His Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, Governor Goldmynetv, FCA, nominated him as one of the Ogun State delegates to the 2014 National Conference. I'm also privileged to speak today on behalf of a very accomplished military officer and a gentleman, also a fellow accountant, a successful businessman and a philanthropist par excellence, Major General Sansadeen Awosanya. As an alumni of the prestigious Nigerian Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies, Major General Sansadeen has had the privilege of contributing to the formulation of national policies that have helped our country in no small way. As a product and an alumni of this great institution, I am proud to be associated with the relentless efforts of the institution in producing some of the best brains that have made significant social, economic, and political development of our country. The likes of Uchechukwu Oga, the current Minister of Mines and State Development, Ibrahim Bayo, former Minister of Transportation, Oluwaje Kurele, former Senator, Shegun Awolowo, that's Shegun Awolowo Jr., CEO of the Nigerian Export Promotion Council, myself and so many others that I cannot mention due to time constraints. My distinguished Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, professors and associate professors, academic and non-academic staff. You recall that the Nigerian economy slipped into recession in 2016. In response, the President Honorary administration, through the then Ministry of Budget and National Planning, of which I was a Minister of State, developed the Nigeria Economic Recovery and Growth Plan, a medium-term plan for 4 years, 2017 to 2020. The main focus of that plan was to pull the economy out of recession and set the country back on a path of inclusive and sustainable growth. The ERGP was also designed to diversify our economy, restore economic growth, create jobs, empower youths, and develop human capital, as well as the development of infrastructure and improving the ease of doing business. One key result of the timely response of this ERGP was that we exited recession within 4 quarters in 2017. This, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, is a rare feat because some economies that went into recession the same time with us are still in recession. Ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning of the second term of this administration, a number of priorities were agreed and identified. These priorities include building a thriving and sustainable economy, enlarging agricultural output for food security and exports, attaining energy sufficiency in power as well as petroleum products, expanding transportation and other infrastructure development, expanding business growth, entrepreneurship and industrialization, expanding access to quality and reducing poverty. We also committed to building systems to fight corruption, improve governance and create social cohesion.
Are enormous, as degrees are awarded not just on the basis of the ability of the candidate to pass the prescribed examinations, but also an affirmation that the candidate has demonstrated those other intangible qualities that together are summarized in the simple word character. True education is not simply about acquiring knowledge and skills. The integrity quotient is what makes the knowledge worth acquiring. The character component of the certification speaks not only to the character of the individual candidates receiving the certificate, but to the whole academic and other processes leading to the award of the degree. Character in higher education certification goes beyond individual general behavior to encompass the integrity quotient of the certified institution. By putting the seal of approval on the certificate of any individual, the institution is putting its integrity on the line.
degrees and PhD of Olabisi Onabanjo University. Congratulations to you.
Of the Faculty of Engineering. We will now come forward to have an handshake with the visitor and other officials of the university. Ajayi Jesulayomi Opeyemi. Quickly, please, quickly. Ajayi Jesulayomi Opeyemi graduated with the first class in electronics and the best student in the university. 2017-2018 session.
Number one and optimist, leave me to my destiny. I am waiting patiently. I have visions of agony. I know I can't count on. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions.
Your Excellency, the best graduate student in the university in the 2018-2019 session is Etie Chinozo Justin. Etie Chinozo Justin. You will now come forward.
Stand up
and take correction in the first class.
Here we go, it's getting close. Now we just show what it was. It's just not that's how it is. Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. I have visions you can't see.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we also have the Vice Chancellor's Award to the best academically overall permitted student. The best academically overall permitted student in the university for the 2017-2018 session is Ajayi Jesulayomi Opeyemi from the Department of Electrical and Electronics. In the same way, for the 2018-2019 session, the best academically overall permitted student is Etie Chinozo Justice. They will again come forward.
It's getting close. Now it's just what it was. It's just not as how it is. Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. I have visions you can't see. I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up. Can we put our hands together?
The Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Olabisi, the Chief Judge of Ogun State, Honorable Justice Osmola Dikweolu, the Honorable Minister of Justice, Budget and Physical Planning, and her amiable husband that had just left, and also an alumni of this prestigious institution, Mrs. Awosanya Shamsalu. Also the Honorable Minister of State Budget and Planning, who has also had to leave, Prince Clem Agra. I'd like to recognize Your Excellencies, the former Deputy Governors of the State that are here present. I see a couple of them. That is my Secretary of State Government, our Head of Service, my Chief of Staff. I'd like to particularly recognize the Post-Chancellor and Chairman of the Olabisi Onabanjo Governing Council, Mrs. Olabisi. The Vice Chancellor of this great university, Professor Ganiyu Olatunde, the Provost of the Anti-Corruption Academy of Nigeria, Professor Goldmynetv, who gave a very insightful convocation lecture. Other principal officers of this university, His Royal Majesty, the Alake and Paramount Ruler of Ebaland, Oba Dr. Adedotun Aremu Badiwo, His Royal Majesty, the Akaribo and Paramount Ruler of Remoland, Oba Babatunde Ajayi, His Royal Majesty, the Olu of Ilaro and Paramount Ruler of Yowaland, Oba Dr. Kennedy Ulugbele MFR, and His Royal Majesty, the Abujale and Paramount Ruler of Ijebuland, ably represented by His Royal Highness, the Oba of Idoa, the Taburewe of Idoa, Oba Y.O. Adekwe. I'd like to particularly recognize all our other Royal Highnesses that are here present, particularly the Kabiyesi of Agowe, who is the host Kabiyesi of today. I'd like to appreciate and represent and recognize the elder statesmen that are here present. I see Professor Ashiwaju, I see Professor Afroja, I see Chief S.A.J. Ukuli and others. I want to appreciate and recognize all the heads of several tertiary institutions that have come to join in today's occasion. I'd like to heartily recognize and appreciate the parents and guardians of today's graduates. I'd like to recognize the graduates of today and all other eminent distinguished guests that are here, and particularly the gentlemen of the press and the great OOUIs. Great OOUIs! For every being, life is in phases. There's a time to start and there's a time when it all ends. Standing here today, we reflect back in time when it all started. For the parents and graduates, reflect back to the day of gaining admission into this citadel of learning. To the university and its community, there would have been a new air of freshness brought in by the Jambats, called the Jambitos. This event summarizes and crowns the toil, the pain, the perseverances, and the sacrifices of the past years. And we are gathered here to share in the collective joy and glory. On behalf of the government and the entire people of the state, I also join others to congratulate today's graduates who by their dedication and discipline call for today's celebration. May I equally acknowledge the efforts of parents, sponsors and guardians towards the successful completion of the various programs of their children and wards. Without you all, this success story would have been a mirage. In the same vein, I celebrate with the Pro-Chancellor and the Chairman of the Governing Council, Mrs. Mosun Belu Olusoga, and other members of the Governing Council, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Gani Olatunji today, and other members of management, Senate, members of staff and friends of Olabisi Onabanjo University at Goldmyne for the great feats recorded by this institution over the years. I especially congratulate the entire university community as well as the entire people of the state as the proud host of this unique citadel of higher learning. In doing this, we must also not forget to commend this and salute the foresight of the founding fathers of this university as the first state-owned university of the state. No one else qualifies to mention more than the late Chief Olabisi Onabanjo, the first civilian governor of the state, whose vision gave birth to this university in 1982. Our dear brothers, I once again congratulate you on your successes. It is also important to let you know what lies ahead. As I said earlier, life itself is in phases. This ceremony marks the end of a phase in your life. It's also a major transition into another phase of life. Some of you may proceed in your academic pursuit to earn higher certificates, but one thing is sure, all of you are leaving the university with your certificates to go into the university of life, where paper certificate is just a part. Your true certificates in the university of life are what you can do for yourself and what you can contribute to the development of humanity. At the same time, you have to think of not just your personal good, but the general good of humanity as a whole. Let me remind us that success is neither final nor failure fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. After all, the sage, late Chief Onabanjo once said, it is not life that matters, but the courage one puts into it. The university has found you worthy in character and learning and has inculcated in you necessary employable skills, expertise and technical competence needed to fit in and compete well in the outside world. Your education is set you on the right path and make you a better global citizen. I strongly believe that the academic and entrepreneurial training you have received should put you in a vantage position to the employers of labor and job creators, not just job seekers. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, from various reports read about the university, it's obvious that this university is on a path of progress. Specifically, I note with joy the various reports of the results of the National University Commission (NUC) accreditation visits to the university, with the university recording a 96% accreditation status. I want to assure you that the challenges facing the only outstanding course, architecture, are being addressed. We are currently constructing 6 studios and a departmental building. I commend the University Council and the management for this giant strike. Let me further encourage them not to rest on their oars until all the programs in the university get full accreditation. I've been informed of the impending accreditation exercise in November 2020 and assure the university that government will, within available resources, do all it can to ensure that OOU attains 100% accreditation in this exercise. I have also been sufficiently briefed of the challenges facing the university and the various steps being taken by the current Governing Council and University Management in surmounting these challenges. I'm glad that the Governing Council and University Management are taking decisive policies and decisions aimed at maintaining the steady rise of the university's fortunes. I note in particular the giant strides recorded by the university in the following areas. 1, the seamless operation of university calendar for the past 8 years, which implies that academic activities are run efficiently based on university calendar without any disruption. This enables the university to graduate her students as at and when due. 2. Timely processing of results and issuance of certificates. 3. Expansion of academic programs with the introduction of 3 programs: nursing, music, and linguistics. 4. General upgrade in physical infrastructure development in all the campuses of the university. 5. Provision of adequate security measures and installation of CCTV coverages on the main campus. 6. Expansion of hostel facilities to meet the National University Commission's and professional bodies' accreditation requirements. 7. The ongoing landscape of the university to provide needed aesthetics to beautify the university environment, as we can all see. 8. Full digitalization of university operations. Let me thank both the management and students for the peace and harmony that reign in OOU, without which all the aforementioned achievements would have been impossible. In particular, it's a thing of pride that OOU, that was almost a den of cultists in the past, is now a reference point and a true reflection of its motto, which is Excellentia Humana et Patria Opus. That is, flowering of human abilities and service to the fatherland. In light of the above, I urge you all, as you step out of this hall today, to put on your thinking caps, be proactive, competitive, and put to use efficiently the skills and expertise acquired in your sojourn here as students. Therefore, as worthy ambassadors of this university, I urge you to be diligent, dedicated, and to distinguish yourselves as our proud alumni, not only in Nigeria, but throughout the world. I need not reiterate the fact that Ogun State remains the education capital of Nigeria, with the highest number of tertiary institutions and proud recorder of the first movers in all professions. The first mover in all professions. Can I get a round of applause to that, please? That is saying that we are the first in education, we have the first church, the first doctor, the first justice. This is what we call the Ogo standard. As part of the continued implementation of our decision building our future together agenda, we have continued to ensure a mutually beneficial marriage between town and gown. We have continued to create a different fora that create and strengthen regular interface for cross-fertilization of ideas between the industry and the academia. This ensures that curricula equip the product of our tertiary institutions with the required competencies. Our institutions of higher learning must continue to incorporate their various curricula functional knowledge and practical skills that are beneficial to the graduates and address the needs of the society. Besides, we are aware of issues threatening the sustainability of some of our tertiary institutions, which made us to declare a state of emergency in the education sector immediately we came on board on the 29th of May 2019. I'm delighted to note that we have taken bold steps and have resolved all pertinent and lingering crises that once rendered the education sector comatose. In the case of OOU in particular, we are elated that this university has continued to grow in leaps and bounds. For example, the NUC 2020 ranking placed Onabanjo University as the 4th best state university out of 36 universities in the country, and 22nd out of all the 160 universities in Nigeria. We are elated, but this is not our desired position. We are all making history in our collective resolve at building a university that all of us in the state will be proud of, and convinced that with our joint efforts and our long-term dream of a more dynamic, responsive, and enterprising 21st century university, we can stand tall in the Committee of States in Nigeria and be among the world's best. This is the state. We deserve the best, and the best we will be by the grace of God and joint efforts of commitment and hard work. Let me stress that our administration will continue to implement positive policies and programs towards improving the standards of living of our people and make life more conducive for our youth. But we are not averse to new and better ideas that can help boost all sectors of our state's economy. That is, we are constantly partnering with wealthy individuals and corporate bodies towards successful implementation of our building our future together agenda. The result of our partnership has been positive and massive. I also call on other individuals to come and partner with us, share our vision, and you will find us worthy partners. At this point, I congratulate the honorary awardees of today, Mrs. Zainab Shamsun Ahmed, the Honorable Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, His Royal Majesty Oba Kehinde Gbadewole Olugbemi MFR, the Olu of Ilaru and Paramount Ruler of Yoruba Land, and Major General S.A. Awosanya retired, for the honors well deserved. I have no doubt that you will bring a wealth of experiences to assist the university in attaining loftier heights. I also extend my appreciation to the Confucian lecturer, Professor Shola Akinade, Provost of the Anti-Corruption Academy of Nigeria, for this very brilliant lecture. Once again, I congratulate all the graduates of today, and in particular the best graduate students of 2017-2018 session, Mr. Ajayi, Jesu Layomi, Okpeyemi, and the best graduate student for 2018-2019, Mr. Etie Chinoso Justice. For the duo who have distinguished themselves, I have good news for you. You got automatic employment in the state of the South. This is the least we can do. This is a token of recognition that we hope will spur you to continue on the path of excellence in all that you do. Let me end this conclusion speech by extending my appreciation to the alumni of the institution for their continued support, all invited guests, parents, government officials, friends, and other stakeholders who are here present to honor our graduates and to share the joy of the day with us. Let me particularly appreciate the OOU band. I want you to clap for yourself. I want to appreciate you for the beautiful renditions that you've shared with us. I hear you are 100 level music students going to 200 level. Well done. I also have a surprise for you. As I end this address, I wish all of us journey masses back to our various destinations. I thank you all for listening to me. God bless you, and I want to remind you that the big guy is really open. I just
I don't think what they're from.
Very, very excited. I'm on top of the world. Well, so it's not just academic corruption. It's corruption everywhere. So, and the academy cannot be an exception. We just need to do things. We have to maybe urgently attend to the problems Nigeria have. So it's not academic alone. I am concerned. I'm not happy at all because the whole thing is getting rotten every day. So. Well, glory be to God. That's what we have been looking for. When there is peace, a lot of good things will just be coming up vanity. I'm highly delighted, and at the same time, I congratulate myself and congratulate Baba Oba for the honorary degree council given to him. He's merited it, and he's even worth more than it because he has done the best a human being can do to this university. Wow, this is pretty great. Great in the sense that you are seeing people who are worthy of honor being honored. And there is nothing that could be greater than that. And I'll tell you, this convocation and the program of today will encourage a lot of people to do more. At a time in Nigeria when we are losing values by the day, when you see people of value and they are honored, I mean, you expect to get more of such values. So I'm believing that with a thing like this, Nigeria can be great. Nigeria will be great. I'm particularly happy because our own Baba in Agoiwoye, the Baba Oba, Major General Awosanya, is today honored with a doctorate degree. It's a honor well deserved. He deserves it. He has done much to university. He has done much to academic excellence, to promote academic excellence in Nigeria. And we are happy to the university management for recognizing that in him and for doing him that honor. Thank you. Corruption, everybody says. In every corner, home and abroad in Nigeria, there's corruption. But a road was not built in a day. It has to be a gathering process. We started it. And with this help of this government in position, I'm sure in the next 2, 4, 5 years, we will be the part of eradication of corruption in Nigeria. One, like I said, we have to look at our value system. You see, you get what you reward. And what you reward is what you get. Now, if starting from today, you see people who are worthy of being honored. With that, we are sending a message to the coming generation that being diligent, being hardworking, pays. And that is the best way to start. After that, you're going to cascade it through all the sector of the academia. You want to start with the students. Gone are those days when students read hard to get high grades. But over the time, we have lost that value. But once you take it down to them, let them know that there is no shortcut in life. They have to read and read and read and read and read. The advent of social media should actually help to increase our academic excellence. But what you have now is reducing it. And that's why there has to be a lot of orientation along the line. Then you come to about the teachers. No more that quote none have it. You cannot give what you don't have. So let us see how are these teachers and the lecturers trained and retrained and retrained and retrained. And by the time they are trained and then they give him their best, the society too should reward them accordingly. Because you care for a society that cares for you. If you teach all your life and there is no reward for it, what for? So I encourage that it has to be a wholesome thing. The students have to do their bit, the teachers have to do their bit, the society have to do their bit. Thank you.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel Goldmynetv and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.